people, like I said, we're going to have an interview with Jazzy Lei, an artist I was introduced to this year, all the way from France. So let's get her on the line. Jazzy, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Jazzy Lei on the line. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How you doing?
I cannot complain. I'm just living life right now, living life. So people, in case you don't know, like I said, this artist, she goes by the name of Jazzy Lei. I was introduced to her music at the end of last year, coming into 2021. She has such a sultry voice, good music, and we're going to get into her story when it comes concerned to music. So, Jazzy, I would like to say once again, welcome to the Reggae Pon Top Show Motif Radio. We're located over here in New Jersey. You know, it's quite a far distance from France, but we welcome you to the show. And I just want to go right into the interview and ask you, at what age did you know music was going to be something that you wanted to do?
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me. Blessings. I think I realized that when I was 11, because I was singing in a choir, a jazz and gospel choir, and I gave my first show with a jazz band. And after my solo and my first show, I went in the public and I've heard the saxophonist, saxophone player, giving his own solo, and he was elsewhere. He was in another dimension, and when I felt the frequencies and vibes, I felt that that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
That's where I needed to be, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, that's funny that you said you started in the choir. You know, that's always something that you hear a lot of R&B singers in the United States say their first start was a choir. And for you to say the same thing, being in a whole nother country of France, that just goes to show us that I guess church is important for getting people, you know, those voices of the first start in music. So that's a good thing to hear, a very good thing to hear. So, okay, so now you knew that you wanted to do music. All right. So from them times now, I read your bio. It looked like you did some recording. You was in some groups and things. You want to talk about that? What was your first official start where you say, okay, officially I'm a singer, and you know, when was that? What was your first take of getting the music other than the choir?
I think, like when I was a teenager, everything was so natural. To continue singing and multiply and do every experience I could do with music was the thing to do. I didn't even ask myself the question, so I was just experimenting things and saying yes to what was coming to me. So I sang in a jazz quintet. Um, I started when I was in high school. I met guys that were making hip hop, Caribbean hip hop, and Caribbean dancehall that were from the French West Indies.
Okay.
So I started doing music with them, and then I wanted to be like I realized that if I wanted to continue and to improve, I needed to be independent.
Okay.
So I started recording myself. I met people who explained me how I could do that. Because I was spending time in studios and I was feeling I was kind of wasting my time waiting for my turn.
Okay.
So I decided to ask some friends how I could do that, and they just told me, "Hey, you can do it yourself, of course."
Okay.
So that's when I was probably 18 or 19. I started to record my first songs and write my first songs.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, thank God for your friends giving you the good direction and stuff to help you out to get you going. But ultimately, it was your talent that shined through because, again, your music to me is very, very, how can I say it? For the lack of a better word, very soothing. Like when I hear it, it puts me at ease. If I had a hard day or something like that, I could put your music on and it's like listening to your songs. It's like, okay, everything is going to be okay. That's how I feel about that. The production is good. The production is very good. And like I said, the vocals are very good. So I definitely appreciate your sound.
Thank you for saying so, and it's really moving and it touches my heart because this is exactly what I want to share with people. That's why I do music. I do music to humbly make people feel good, um, because music are frequencies, and it's all about energy. And I I personally think that when you make music, you share vibrations, so you have a responsibility of what you share with the world,
Okay,
and
true.
we need to do good. And if I started in a choir, it's probably on purpose. I think I've been touched by the grace of God. So it's just that I don't think that you can. Once again, it's my it's my opinion, but I don't think you can use this those frequencies to make people feel a type of way, like a negative type of way. It's not possible. So
Right.
healing vibrations are a must.
I
If
understand.
you can help people feeling uh, to make, yeah, to soothe them with your frequencies and vibration, I think you win. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So I know you just mentioned you did like the French, you said French Caribbean hip hop and all those type of things. So when you say French Caribbean, you talking like places like Guadeloupe and places like that. Like how did you get into reggae music being in France? Now, I know France has a rich history of reggae music. I know they have a rich sound system history. I was able to come over in 2019 and I saw a sound clash over there with Hardicle Sound versus Guiding Star, and the amount of people that was in that place and the knowledge of the music, it really blew me away. I didn't realize how deep it was until that night. So I know reggae, hip hop, all that stuff is very strong in France and been there for years since the 80s. But like, how did it touch you? At what point did it touch you, or were you in the sound system side of things, or it was just something like you said from church you went straight into doing something that you wanted to do? How did you get introduced to particularly reggae music?
Oh, that's quite interesting. Yeah, of course. Reggae music is really big here in France. Like people love reggae music. Um, and so yeah, first, my parents has always listened to Bob Marley when I was a child, and not only Bob Marley, but Bob Marley really touched my soul, really like deeply. And when I was a kid, I was dreaming very often. I was singing with him on stage, like crazy thing, because he wasn't even alive when I was born. So um, that's the first thing. And then when I was a teenager and trying to be a young adult, yeah, I was singing in sound systems, and was really strong reggae culture and dancehall, but I always been more into reggae, even when I was younger, and I was dancing, and even if I appreciated dancing on dancehall and stuff, but reggae has been really strong, and I think it's maybe it's simple to say that, but it's really Bob Marley that really touched me, because I realized that you um, you can come from a place and touch the whole world, and with your music, with your vibration, with your words, you can be soothing people and be and the like the very structure of reggae, like even dub music and everything that is around reggae is really, really strong. Like it touches your whole body, your whole soul. So it's really, yeah, it's a strong music. It's
True.
not just music. It's more than just a style of a type of music. I think.
Yeah, yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that totally. I can agree with that. So the album you have out now, now is it it's Satya, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Satya?
Satya, yeah.
Okay. So that album, how did that album come together?
Um. Okay. I when so I met Edley Shine,
Okay.
or Edley Shine came to me, and we worked together on a song. Like he yeah.
Yep.
So we worked
Shout out
on
to
a song.
Ellie Shine. Shout out to Ellie Shine, Born Jamaicans, one half of Born
Yeah.
Jamaicans. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And he introduced me to Rose Summers
Okay.
because he told me, hey, it would be cool if you guys started to work on something, and I wanted to put out my EP. So I've already at this time written my songs. It was last year, and Rose Summers and I clicked. He heard my songs, and he understood perfectly where I was coming from.
Oh, that's
So
great. Great.
he arranged some of the songs that I've produced myself, like one, Burning. I've produced the beat. Um, I've produced one entirely, and Break Free.
Right.
What it is just like he arranged the songs. He arranged a lot, Break Free. And then we worked together on three other songs. He, he participated. Like I wrote "Relax Yourself" on one of his rhythms, and he built the entire music for Nineveh and for Bang Bang
Okay.
from the acapellas.
Oh wow. So
That's
that's
how I
talent. That's talent. That's talent right there. Yeah. Talent.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've called the EP Satya because to me, my musical journey is really spiritual, and I share humbly once again uh, what I my understandings of the things of life. What soothes me, I want to share it with people. So, and Satya in Sanskrit means the truth. So I just want to my path, my life path is really. I understand that we need to understand the things from the roots of it, like not only superficially, but go deep into the subject and also and see things like the way like they really are,
Okay.
you know.
No.
So
Okay.
not into because just real quick, we're not just a body. We have a material purpose. We're experimenting our soul into a material thing like our bodies and stuff, but we also have a spiritual life to experiment and understand. So Satya is really about that. It's about understanding the combination of the two. Yeah,
Okay.
and being true, being real.
So what I'm hearing when you listening to Jazzy Lay, you listening to somebody that's full of vibes. You work off of vibes. Once the vibes and the vibration is there, then the spiritual sound comes out. So that's what I'm hearing. Am I correct with that?
Uh, yeah, I think so. It's hard for me to say, but it's more about what you feel about it. But I guess it can be that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I already told you what it does to me. After a hard day, I could put on your music and it just calms me down. So yeah. So yes, I can say yes. It's a definitely a nice spiritual even vibe. So a very even vibe. So that's good. So going forward now, is there anything else you're working on, or you're just you're promoting the EP right now? What are you doing right now?
I'm preparing my second single. I'm on the the music video of Bang Bang right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on. I'm going to promote the EP this year, and then I'll start writing again. I'm working on different singles too, and working with different people, but nothing is really official now.
Okay.
So
Okay. All
yeah.
right. You know, in this pandemic now, it's hard to say what you can and cannot do promoting things because you can't go out there and perform and things now because of all these lockdowns and things. So, but to me, if you're a writer and you're into music, this is the time to take your time to go ahead and write your songs and get in the studio. Well, you know, with virtual things, everybody has studios at homes and things. You can get your things laid out. So when something is ready and the world opens up again, you'll be ready to go full steam forward. So, you know, I would say I appreciate what you're doing for us, the listeners, and I really hope that everything goes well for you because, like I said, I feel your vibe. I like what you're doing right now. So I'm just hoping that everything works out for you.
Oh, thank you very much. I think this is really important for each and every one of us. I think it's really, really hard to be locked down and to be in the jail at home. So what we can do and what is really, really important for every one of us is just to keep being creative because
True.
we all have this possibility to create anything, painting, drawing, I don't know, like, but keep being creative. I think it's key, really,
Yep.
to keep sane.
You're right.
Express yourself and be creative.
You're right. You're right. 100%. So, okay. So let me say this. If anybody is out there listening to the interview, or when they listen to the interview and they say, hey, you know, I like Jazzy Lei's music. I want to do something with her or promote her, sound system, they might want dub plates or anything. How does one get in contact with Jazzy Lei?
Oh, very easy. You can message me on Messenger, direct message me, or on Facebook. My profile is just the name of my artist name, Jazzy Lei, or on Instagram at Jazzy Lei Sound. It's gonna be Jazzy Lei too. And I have a Twitter now, so
Okay.
you can send me a message on Twitter.
Okay. Well, there you have it, people. You can't say you can't get in contact with Jazzy Lei. Everything is laid out. Jazzy Lei on Facebook. He said Jazzy Lei sound on IG, and you have Twitter as well. So guys, you can't, guys, girls, promoters, producers. There you have it. You have the information that you need. So I want to say right now, Jazzy, I want to say thank you very much for your time. I know it's a 6 hour time difference. So, you know, I'm just glad that you were able to we were able to get this interview together, even though I was rushing, trying to get here, trying to get things done. I didn't want to have you waiting. But right now is your time. If you want to give any shout outs to anybody, thank anybody, now is your time.
No, thank you very much. Thank you so much for welcoming me, and send you many blessings. I pray everything is gonna be all right with you and your loved ones. And I thank Flair Lindsay to have put me in contact with you.
Okay. Well, yeah, you always got to big up Flair. Flair is the boss. That's what Miss Flair Lindsay is, the boss. I mean, once she is helping and got her hands in anything, you know your business will be taken care of. That's one thing I could say. So you're in good hands. You're in good hands.
She's doing great. She's doing an amazing job. So I wanted to thank her.
Okay, no problem. Well, Jazzy, I want, like I said, I will be playing your music here on the Reggae Pon Top Show. And like I said, you're a friend of the show now. You're an official friend of the show now. Anytime you feel like you want to come talk to me again and we do something, a promotion, whatever it is, all you got to do is just hit me up. You should have my details from Flair and things. And, you know, we will link up soon, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, you take care and you have a great evening.
You too. You have a great end of afternoon. Thank you so much. And yeah, talk to you soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bless. Well, people, there you have it. Jazzy Lei, all the way from France. New EP in stores called Satya. She has 6 tunes on the EP. I'm telling you, nice, easy listening. I'm telling you, nice lyrics and things. Make sure you go check it out. Satya is the name of the album. That's S-A-T-Y-A. She goes by the name of Jazzy Lei, J-A-Z-Z-Y-L-E-I. Make sure you go and support the album.